Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to discuss about acids and the types of acids. So as we have already learned in the previous videos that acids are sour to taste. For example, lemon. So let us look at the types of acids. Natural acids and mineral acids. Natural acids are also called as organic acids, whereas mineral acids they are also called as man-made acids or inorganic acids. Inorganic meaning the one which is not organic. Man-made acids means they are made by with the help of man. So for example, natural acids, citric acid from citrus fruits. So citric acid is obtained from citrus fruits. This is obtained from a plant or a fruit, so that is why it is an organic acid. And mineral acids, they are prepared using minerals. For example, concentrated nitric acid, and the general formula of nitric acid is HNO3. So now let us look at bases. Bases are better in taste and they turn red litmus to blue. And clearly about acids and bases I have explained in 2 to 3 videos in my previous videos. So please go and watch and then later on come and watch this video so that you will understand better. So now let us look at the example of bases. Na2CO3, that is sodium carbonate, which is washing soda, and lime, which is calcium oxide, are bases. So now NaOH, sodium hydroxide, which is a base, and if you add phenolphthalein to 2 ml of sodium hydroxide in a test tube, take a test tube and put 2 ml of sodium hydroxide in the test tube, and you add phenolphthalein to that 2 ml of NaOH in a test tube. So phenolphthalein is an indicator. It is used to test whether a given substance is an acid or a base. So in step 1, you add few drops of phenolphthalein to 2 ml of NaOH, and now if you observe, color changes from colorless to pink. Why it changed to pink? Because you have added phenolphthalein to the base. So now the 2 ml of NaOH, the color used to be colorless before, but after adding a few drops of phenolphthalein is an indicator, and now it changed to pink color. Whereas if you come to step 2, and the NaOH turns pink after adding phenolphthalein. So that is step 1 and step 2, as you have understood. So now, did you get a doubt what is phenolphthalein? Phenolphthalein is a synthetic indicator which is used to test the presence of acid or a base in a substance. We use phenolphthalein to test whether the given substance is an acid or a base. So coming to step 3, you add HCl to the test tube. So now since it changed to pink color, again add few drops of acid. HCl is acid, so again it changes to colorless. From first it was colorless when it had 2 ml of NaOH, and then it changed to pink color, and again after adding acid, after adding this phenolphthalein, again if you add acid to the test tube, it again changes to colorless. So after adding HCl, which is an acid, to the base, it became colorless. Initially there was a base, that is 2 ml of NaOH, and when you have added phenolphthalein, it changed to pink, indicated that it is a base. But again to that phenolphthalein and NaOH, if you add few drops of an HCl, which is an acid, it changed to colorless, because phenolphthalein, it is an indication that colorless means acid, which gives pink color means base. So by this we can say that the effect of base is nullified by an acid. So now you may get another question in your mind, that will an acid be neutralized by a base? And that's where I can answer your question, that coming to step 4. So if you add again NaOH, which is a base, to that same colorless substance, and again it changes to pink. So now what you have understood is that when you are adding the base, it is changing to pink, and again when you are adding acid to that same thing, again is changing colorless. So that means the pink color of phenolphthalein reappears, because the effect of acid is neutralized by the effect of base. So you must have wondered, so what is this phenolphthalein, whether it is an acid or a base? And I am going to tell you, phenolphthalein is a weak acid, which is the general formula of phenolphthalein is C20H14OH. I repeat, C20H14OH. And commonly you can write phenolphthalein as HLN or PHPH, all in the small letters. So here if you see, NaOH, when is reacted to HCl, And as you all know, NaOH is a base in aqueous solution. This is the state in brackets you write the state aqueous. NaOH, which is a base, and HCl is an acid. So both base and acid are reacting together to give us salt and water. In the previous video I have told you that this kind of reaction is called neutralization reaction. So when you, if you see another example, when you add HCl to a base called calcium hydroxide, OH twice is called hydroxide, Ca is calcium, HCl is a strong acid. When you add acid to a base, it gives you calcium chloride and water. That means this is also a neutralization reaction. Acid when added to a base gives you salt and water. So salt is calcium chloride and water is H2O. So now you need to know about acidity, as I have mentioned in the thumbnail. If you have acidity, then your stomach produces excess acid, HCl. In your stomach, if you have this acidity, then your stomach needs to produce excess acid, HCl. So this acid is very, very harmful to the walls of your stomach, which causes burning sensation. If you get the burning sensation, then you call it as acidity. You had that acidity. So to neutralize this acid, what we use is that we use antacid tablets. So when you take antacid, antacid is a base. So this base goes into your body and neutralizes the acids. So base which is neutralizing and the acids are neutralized by the base, bases are neutralized by the acids, vice versa. So that is what neutralization reaction. In neutralization reaction we get salt and water. So now the stomach gets relief. So that's all for today's class. See you in the next class, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel, and also please share to your friends who feel difficulty in learning chemistry subject. Thank you very much. Until next time, bye.